and a 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, welcome, it's Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel. Big up to the new subscribers. Guys, we are at 99. And I think when we get to 100, I'm going to write a song. So, lucky number 100, here we come. Fucking hell, I can't believe it. Thanks, everyone. I'm baffled because I'm just on here chatting shit. But I like it. I like that you like it. Okay, guys, I'm going to do the old word bag today because I know we like it. So, flip a few out. And this is the one. Was a fisherman. Was a fisherman. When night fell, it got two sides because I cut it out of the book. When night fell, was a fisherman. Okay, that is making me think of my friends. I'm going to name drop. Get ready. My friend's dad is a famous fisherman. Anyone into fishing? Chris Yates. Now, if you're into fishing, I know you're going to know who that is. If you're not into fishing, it will mean nothing to you. He's a fisherman. He caught the biggest carp in the UK, I believe. That's how he got famous. I don't know if that's how he got famous. Chris, forgive me. He's an amazing man. He's written lots of books and he writes poetry and is just wonderful. He's very, very wonderful. Anyway, Chris was a fisherman. And why was I thinking about him? Oh yeah, because his son, another friend, found out Chris's net worth on the internet, and it's like 3 million or something. And it's to do with, hold on. It's based upon how much engagement there is with the material online. Something like that. Anyway, Chris Yates doesn't even use the internet. Like, he obviously has a computer in there. They have a computer and I think it's like Windows 95. I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, he's kind of like against all that sort of stuff. Oh, he's against all that sort of stuff. What are you on about, Jess? The internet. He's against the internet. No, I just never really got into it. You know what I mean? He's got his telly. He likes his telly and his books and like the trees. But the internet just never really grabbed his attention. And he's worth 3 million on it. So, just to say how arbitrary and meaningless everything is. Net worths, especially, when people say their net worth is this, it's like, who cares? I would love to know what my net worth is. What do you reckon your net worth is? What do you reckon? Maybe I'll ask AI. Felt the uncertainty of life. Yeah. Yeah. Life is pretty uncertain, isn't it? Is there anything more to add to that? The uncertainty of life. Is it uncertain? Actually, like now I'm thinking about it, life's pretty certain. Is it? Define certain. Anyway. Last one. In search of. I have just uploaded another video, which is a poem I wrote. And I was in search of God through a penis. So if that intrigues you, go and check out my poem. It's called Desire, I think. I wanted to call the poem Suckin' Dick, but I didn't because I thought it was brash, even though that is what I'm talking about. Okay. I feel like it's a little bit too short. I feel like there's something that wants to be said here that hasn't been said yet. So let's not be hasty and let's just wait, because maybe something's going to materialize itself. Because I'm not ready to go yet. I'm not ready to say goodbye yet. So I'll pick another word because I don't know what to say. I'm very excited. If you see this and you hit subscribe and you're subscriber number 100, useful. This thing that's useful. You're very useful in my plan to take over the world. I'm not. That's a joke. Love to. Oh, one more thing. Bo Burnham. Do you know who Bo Burnham is? He's like a genius comedian, musician guy. Genius in just that he sees things and he speaks truth in a hilarious way. And I'm all about that. And he has like spent most of his career telling people not to get famous on the internet, basically, because he was like a kid like 13 when he started putting things on YouTube, and then he became super famous from it, and now has spent his entire life in regret and deep anxiety and despair because of that. And Bo Burnham, if you're watching, probably not, but if you are, I love what you're doing. I love that you're speaking up. And also everything, all of this internet thing, it can be switched off. It can be switched off, guys. Like, and Bo Burnham says this. He's like, what they're doing, right? Because we've colonized all the land on the planet, right? So they couldn't make money off that anymore. So now what can they colonize is people's attention. And he's absolutely right. They are colonizing our attention through technology. So as long as they have our attention in a place, they can make money off us and they can control us. And that's kind of what technology is, right? It uses up a lot of our time and attention. It's an amazing tool. I'm all for it. But there are people who are trying to make money off it, you know? And the thing about it is, because the other thing is, oh, look, I'm on a roll now, is about like every generation thinking that the younger generations are completely fucked because they've grown up with technology. Like, okay, so I was born in 92. Okay, so I didn't have a mobile phone until I was about 14, and my mum tried really hard to prevent that, and then my dad bought me one. So I had a phone at about 14, 15, something like that. And still my generation are like, oh, we were so lucky we grew up without technology. And now I'm a teacher, right? And I teach all ages, but we did an essay the other day on your favorite toys. And this class, they're about 13, 14. And even this class were talking about how their favorite toy was this, but now young people just have phones. And they're 13. And they're saying that the young generations have too much technology. So it's a funny thing that's happening there. And the main thing is, like, because basically there's a lot of fear, right? That, like, oh, technology's taken over the world, and they've got our attention, and there's the metaverse and all of this. And it's like, guys, we can switch it off at any moment. And I know people are like, oh, but we don't. I know it's distracting. I know it's there, and blah, blah, blah. You have the power. You have the choice. Boop. Off. Goodbye. It's over. What if there was like a power cut, right? What if there was a solar flare that, boom, made them a power cut, and there was no technology? We'd be all right. There might be a bit of a... But we would survive because we don't need it. So it's not that powerful, is it? Nothing that's got an off button is truly all that dangerous. So I'm going to leave it there. That was my little rant. See, we got there in the end. It came out of me. That's what I wanted to say. Oh, and actually, I didn't even go back to my previous point, which was Bo Burnham's basically saying, don't get famous. And I made me really think, like, what the frick am I doing putting myself on the internet then? What am I doing, guys? And then I think, I'll probably be fine. No. Also, like, I know it's a burning desire. I'm well prepared. I'm not going to be that famous anyway. Like, I'm not going to be... Getting famous on the internet is not being famous. It's an illusion. It's whatever. What's everyone worried about? Calm down. Come in. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching me, especially if you got to the end. Big up. If you like the video, like it. Let me know and let other people know that it might maybe be worth watching. If you didn't like it, don't like the video, but don't not like it, because that's bad for my rep. And comment if you've got anything to say. I love hearing from you guys. And subscribe and be number 100. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you. Love you. See you next time. Bye.